welcome back to season 2 of The Real Lives of Moms and Wives. I am your host, Chrissy, Lashaun, and I'm here with my best wife friend,
Arria J.
No Leah Simone.
Yeah, she's MIA today.
Yeah, so it's just us two giving you your weekly dose of girl chat.
Yes.
I feel like everyone has been like just sick.
Yeah.
I know, like, it hit my household, it hit Leah's house.
Ain't come to mind yet.
Yeah, but see, I feel something coming back to me, so
I'm going to take
you
medicine
don't get
tonight.
anything. I started taking an antibiotic again today just because I felt something. I'm hoping it's not the cat. I've never been.
Oh, I didn't even think of that.
Yeah, so we recently, we got a cat on Saturday. I grew up with cats, but this is a different type of cat. This is like a wild animal type cat. It's a Bengal. So, I don't know. I don't feel sick, but I feel something up in
Sniffling stuff.
Up in the circumference of my brain and nose and stuff. So,
yeah, I'm sniffing too, but I sniff all the time. Like, I mean, not like not like that.
Oh, okay.
But my nose run all the time, so I don't think it's. I mean, I can't say it's the cat.
I don't know. I hope it's not. I don't think that is the cat, but. Anyway, let's hop right into it. Let's talk about our work week and our overtime. Work week.
Worky. This child, actually Autumn has been really good.
That's good.
She's been very uneventful, really. She has this big show coming up on Thursday. She's dancing. At the fashion show in school. Apparently, this is a big thing for the school. This is a new school, so I'm getting used to this stuff.
Okay.
But the fashion show is a big thing for them. So she's not in the fashion show. She's on the dance team that's dancing in the fashion show.
Cool.
So she's really excited about that. Birthday parties and, play dates and all that stuff that 10 and 11-year-olds do.
Mm-hmm.
That's all we had all weekend with our
Yeah.
birthday parties. I'm like, child... the husband. Okay.
It's always fun to talk about.
Yeah, we are not in a good space. I'm just gonna be transparent about that. We are not in a good space at all.
Thank you for being transparent because, a lot of times we get on here and we talk about things that are going good, and I think I'm relatively transparent. If something going on, y'all gonna know it.
Yeah.
So I'm glad to hear it.
Not glad to hear it.
Not glad to hear. Not glad to hear that is something going on, but I'm glad to see that you're transparent.
Right.
Your transparency. So what's going on the overtime?
Yeah, so we are not in a good space at all.
Mm-hmm.
Like at all.
Oh.
Nothing is good. So
those first couple years are just
yeah. So just keep us in your thoughts. I don't really want to go into detail with the craziness because it's just a bunch of craziness.
Yeah. Yeah, we're sending positive juju.
Yes.
Positive juju.
Need all
to
of that.
you.
I got off of social media for a while just to, clear
Decompress,
I need to clear my head and decompress and all of that. Because what people post can really affect you, even though you might not think it is. Mm-hmm. It is. So to keep that, negativity and all that stuff away,
I think what consumes you really has an impact. It's fine. It'll pop back up. Yeah. What consumes you can really have an impact on, your life. So that's good that you're able to know, hey, let me take a step back. We need to get back on the same page. And sometimes that means that away from social media.
Yeah.
Because I find that social media, like, a lot of times, a lot of people on social media, they are not their authentic selves.
Right.
So
they're not who they post to be.
Right. And it's so easy to get caught up in it. And you forget that when you put your phone down, you still have to real life. Yep. And it's depending on the content of what you're saying or what you're doing. It's people out here who's not playing with you.
Right.
Like, you say stuff on social media and then I see you at the mall and then boom, I done ran up on you.
Right.
You in a coma.
Right. Oh my God. Right.
Like, seriously.
That's true. That is true.
Like, people, like,
those
are
Facebook
not
gangsters.
Instagram, all of it, DM gangsters, all of that. Like, people have to stop, and you never know what somebody's breaking point or what somebody's button is that you're going to push. I know for me, I don't play about my children, and I've worked on my anger and issues that I've had with that, just becoming a mom. So a lot has changed for me with that. But there's some times that I'm like, it can come out, like, because there's just certain things you don't play about. So a break is always good. And
not only that, you find yourself taking out your feelings and everything and posting it on social media.
Yeah, and you don't want to that. Yeah,
you don't want to give people things to talk about,
right?
Even though it might not be what they think it is, but they'll run with it, and then boom, there's a rumor,
right?
That y'all got this going on. He got a baby on the way. You know, just by something you posted. So just to cut all of that out, put that what I'm feeling in my journal, and I'm gonna leave y'all out there in the internet world for a little bit.
And disclaimer on me, if you follow me on any of my personal pages, I post things that I like.
Yeah.
So you might see me posting something about something that you may think is about my husband, and we smiling and laughing. So, like, you can't take that which you read and think that you can turn it into something, because I post the craziest stuff. Like, I have memes and GIFs in my phone for days.
Right.
Like, it might be a day that I'm feeling comical and I just want to make somebody else laugh, or I like the post or the quote. It doesn't mean that it applies to me. Like, if it applies to me, you'll know, because I'm gonna tell y'all on here what's going on. I'm very open with most things. So getting into my work week, overtime, workies, kind of like the same thing. Birthday parties, play dates, all that stuff, back to back. The girls are really adjusting to their new school. Chloe really, really, really likes her new school.
Oh, that's good.
And I'm glad, because I was worried about her at her age 10. Going into a school where most of these kids have been there since kindergarten, and you're now in 4th grade, so they have already kind of established their friendship. So to welcome the new girl and to be so popular, I'm just really happy, because I was just worried about it, because I changed elementary schools quite a few times growing up, and each transition was not always smooth. You know, so
because these days these children are horrible. They are mean. So definitely. That's good.
So the kids are here, and I praise the parents. Just very different, very respectful kids, very nice, and I'm just glad. I think we really made the right decision on the move and where we are, and I'm happy that I get to see my children grow up in such an awesome community, because it's going to breed awesome children.
And cousins and stuff.
Yes.
Because we out here off.
Yes, everybody's just out here prospering, growing up out here. Overtime has been good. So like I said earlier, we got a new kitty cat. And the kitty cat has been, I think, wonderful for our family, especially the girls. They've been wanting a pet, and my husband and I have been adamant about no dogs until they're old enough to really fully take responsibility in walks and everything. And because we're not doing that. So we got a cat. I grew up with cats, so I was a little familiar, but not too much, because I didn't realize how much really goes into a kitten. Because I guess I'm finding out now that my cats that we grew up with, I didn't really care for them. Like, I didn't do any of the
stuff you're doing.
I'm like, all right, this is a lot, because it's like a newborn baby. So, just getting the cat adjusted. The cat is not from Maryland, so we actually drove to Ohio to get the cat. We drove on Saturday. We left at 6 a.m. and I'll upload the vlog to our YouTube channel so you guys can see how that went.
I was looking. It wasn't there.
I know, because the cat has been taking up all my time. I haven't had time to edit and put the video out, but we drove to Ohio, which is about 4.5 hours. It was an easy drive, but it was the most boring drive ever. It's literally a straight shot of nothing. Have you ever just been driving and you don't see
nothing?
We saw nothing. Like, we went through these two different states, and didn't see anything.
Not even a Target to get excited about.
No, but it's 4.5 hours. Even when we got into Ohio, we were starving, because we literally got on the road. So we got there, we were starving. So we were like, let's get something to eat. There was nothing.
So what did y'all eat? Oh my God.
Oh my goodness. We had to stop at a rest stop. So we get to the rest stop.
A rest stop?
It was like one of the ones, like, it was in Pittsburgh. So it had like a Starbucks, a Burger King. We like, let's just stop here. We at least need coffee because we are tired.
You ate Burger King?
I had to. But let me tell you how when we pulled up, a bus full of people were coming out, and we were like, nope, Corona. No, right. I'm not going in there. Right. Straight up Corona. Then more of the people came out. I was like, okay. They don't have Corona. So I went in, and it was just, I get there, the Starbucks guy is like visibly sick.
Oh.
I've already ordered, and I'm just like, then he turns around and he has like Asian print stuff written on his jacket.
Oh God.
So then I said that to my husband. He's like, no.
Of all things.
So I'm like, this is just crazy, but we needed the coffee. We have been up since 6 a.m. It's now, like, we got back on the road, I want to say by 1 to come back home. Like, we needed the coffee because I wasn't even driving and I was tired. So I can only imagine how he felt driving. But we got it. We got the Burger King, got on the road. Driving back to nothing. It just seemed like it just took forever. Like, I never want to drive to Ohio again. Don't ask me nothing about Ohio. And first of all, we're not doing any more road trips. I'm only good for like 3 hours.
How long was the drive though?
4.5 hours, but it was 4.5 hours of nothing.
So that made it worse.
Like, we rode through the mountains and we were like in a snow windstorm.
My goodness.
Like, there was zero visibility. And then like 30 minutes later, it was sunny. Yeah. But it was only when we passed like through the mountains, and I'm like, honey, next time, just tell me no. Like, when I find something and it's like hours away, I'm talking about road trip, just tell me no. I cannot have it.
Pick that battle to fight.
Yes, just please tell me no, because sometimes I can get ahead of myself. The cat is cute. We love the cat. My husband loves the cat. The girls love the cat. The cat is more like a dog. It's the Bengal. She's crazy. Like, she's eating up the grass on top of her litter box. She climbs up stuff. Like, people don't understand like why I had to buy that 6-foot cat tree in there, because they like to climb. The cat is in the Asian leopard family, and she's operating like a leopard right now.
So what are we gonna do about Christmas?
She's wild. She's in quarantine right now. She's in the bathroom.
So this Christmas tree, what's gonna happen?
Oh my goodness, I didn't even think about that.
I told you that before you got the cat. I said she gonna be in your Christmas tree.
Yes. Well, hopefully her tree is 6 foot tall. My Christmas tree is 8 and 7. I don't know. I really don't know. The cat is wild.
My Lord, I'm scared. I'm nervous.
She hopped up on the bed today, walked across my shoulder. I got a picture of it, like,
oh my God.
Why are you walking across, like walking up my back to my shoulder? So I'm just like, it's fun. The kids are happy, so I'm good. But me and my husband, we got time to bond on that ride. Yeah. And really just talk and laugh. And so that was good. We had that uninterrupted time doing nothing. And I really enjoyed that. So something positive about it. We got our nice cat, and then we got to bond. But
that's the good thing came out of that 9-hour drive of nothing.
Never driving to Ohio again, like ever again. But let's get into this episode for today.
Yes.
And what we wanted to talk about is just how comfortable are we speaking up in uncomfortable situations? Are we able to just say, hey, I do not like this, without the fear of being labeled angry or confrontational? And this can be in our personal lives, friendships, of course, in our marriages, and then in motherhood. Yeah. So I want to touch on all three, and I will go back and forth and we'll share, any instances or stories. Or
I can say that now I'm more comfortable than before, because like we talked before with the generational curses, when you were told,
don't tell my business.
Don't tell my business. What goes on in this house stays in this house. So you're like, stay in a child's place, or do I say how I feel?
Right.
So now I can say in my 30s, I'm just getting comfortable with like, no, that does not make me feel uncomfortable, or no, that's not true. You can't tell me that that's what you said. Like,
right.
No, that doesn't make me feel good. So now I'm just getting comfortable with that.
So
that's crazy.
It is, but it goes back to generational curses. We were always raised that you can't talk.
Right.
But like you have to, I think, especially in this day and age where it's just like so much crazy outlandish stuff going on, you want your children to talk.
Yeah. Tell me everything. Tell me everything.
Let me decipher what needs to be in the house and then what can be shared.
Yeah.
But I think raising children who are comfortable to speak up is good. So I can battle with this just with Chloe. She's a lot like me when it comes to like talking and questioning things. And I try not to sometimes. Like, I give her a reasonable amount of space to communicate with me.
Yeah.
But there's a fine line too.
Yeah.
Because it's not going to be like you pulling up or questioning me. But I still want her to have that type of confidence where if something outside of the home doesn't seem right, she's able to question it.
Yep.
But like I said, it can be a fine line.
Yeah.
Because I think we were texting, was it yesterday? And I think she just needs text etiquette sometimes. Like
They all do.
Well, I text her. I said, she knew what her chores were. And she came down relatively quickly, came downstairs and said she was done. And I said, well, did you do this, this, this? So she asked me, I think I asked her, did she wipe down the front of her cabinets? Homegirl texted me back, where is the stuff, right? But she had like 10 question marks.
Oh. Oh. They fight words.
Yeah. She had 10 question marks behind stuff. And in that instance right there, shut it down.
Yeah, no.
So I took her phone. But she really didn't know why I took her phone.
Oh, well, I guess that makes sense.
But I still kept it.
Yeah, because you need to
You
know.
don't text me no 15 question marks.
Yeah, that's Autumn with the hello.
Yeah.
Like, stop.
What is wrong with them?
That's rude. You don't do that. Let me respond first.
So I try to give her, like, text etiquette. Not in that situation. That situation, you just punish. I don't care what type of etiquette you don't know. You do not send me no 15 question marks after anything.
Right.
So but occasionally when I go through her text messages, I'll say, hey, you're being a little rude right here. Mm-hmm. But I had to take back using rude because it's not rude. She just really don't take no stuff.
Right. Yeah.
Like, she's quick to tell a friend, don't say that to me. That's rude. But sometimes she says it and nobody's being rude.
But that's how she feel. She didn't like the way it made her feel.
Right, but she can't do that. Like, some of the stuff just...
I don't know.
Like, she's being extra with it. Like, they didn't even do anything. And I'm just like... This is too much. And then I try to go back and try to ask her about it. Like, well, what was going on?
What did they say?
Like,
right.
And then she'll say no because she was getting smart on Roblox. So then I'm like, okay,
so it's something that carried over.
So it carried over. But to me, reading it doesn't look like that. It just looks like that she's just being smart. But I don't know. It's a struggle, but I'm thankful that at 10 years old, Chloe is so mature and able to decipher right from wrong. I think she had a situation with a friend that was texting very inappropriate things. Yeah. And she was able to come to me and be like, something going on. I don't know if this is her phone or what, but this is inappropriate and I don't want no parts. And they found out that it was very inappropriate, very shocking. And we just had to shut it down because of the content or whatever. But I'm glad that she knew that. Yeah. Because if I created this environment where if you tell me something that's bad, you're in trouble. Yeah. Then she probably wouldn't have came to me with that situation when that person was sending her inappropriate text messages. So
Autumn does the same thing. It was a situation with this group text. And I was like, you need to tell your friends to stop putting you in those group texts, for one. Yeah. Because it's too many of y'all. It's 17 people in one group text. Stop. Don't give nobody else your phone number. Just stop. Yeah. So it was a situation where some girls were cussing each other cussing each other out in this group text. And she's like, I told them not to put me in here, and somebody's mother got in there and said that they were going to the principal. I said, well, you need to text back and tell them to take you out of it. There's your cover right there.
Right.
But I'm going to get in trouble. No, you told them to take you out of it.
Right.
So you don't respond no more to nothing else.
Right.
That's it. But call me from school. Mom, you sure? You're fine. Just don't respond no more.
Yeah.
I'm like, these kids in these group texts.
They are. Chloe had a situation where a little girl who was a mutual friend of a previous friend of Chloe was telling her that this previous friend had called this little girl a bitch, and she called her one back. And I'm just like, Chloe, look, tell her, y'all not friends
no more.
You don't want to hear about it. That's drama that you don't want anything a part of. So Chloe politely said, hey, I'm not mad at you, but she's drama. Don't tell me anything about it. Because I'm just like, okay, so I know our kids are going to do things that we don't know about when we're not around. But at 10 years old, you using like they hard curse words, calling somebody
they use them better than we can.
So my thing is, where are you hearing it?
Their parents. It gotta be.
Somebody in your household is calling somebody a bitch for a 10-year-old to call somebody that,
or TV.
Yeah, because I'm just thinking. Back when I was in fifth, I wasn't using that type of language. I mean, I didn't start doing that until like 7th, 8th grade. Yeah. And even still, it wasn't like in a harsh way. It was more like in a playful way, like when you just wanted to curse to sound cool. But at 9 and 10 years old, it's definitely different now.
Yep, it's at home and the TV shows. Autumn came home and said, Mom, my friend told me I should watch Sisters. I said, no, you shouldn't. Because that's not a show for children. Why is she watching that?
Yeah, Chloe has came home and asked me about Love and Hip Hop.
Yeah, so it's TV.
Housewives. The little girl says she watches it with her mom.
Yeah, no.
I don't even really enjoy watching those type of shows. So you're definitely not going to be watching it with me. But, so as far as like feeling comfortable in relationships, like how comfortable are you with speaking up? In a relationship, if it's something that's uncomfortable, like an uncomfortable topic or conversation.
And
if you're not, that's fine.
I feel like in relationships, I can probably be a little too comfortable because it's like, wait, you probably shouldn't have said that, but I'm just like, no, maybe it played, the past plays a part in it. Like, mean? I'm not going to let you, I've been through this before, and I'm not going to let nobody else talk to me or make me feel this specific way. So I'm going to shut it down before you even get the chance.
But, so, in the light where it's like something where you just, say it's something in the bedroom.
Well, that.
And you just not, it's just not doing, like, husband comes in and he got this one little move he keep hitting it. Like he hit it. When he finished, he like,
that's his fave.
He know like he thinking he just put it down. When you looking back like,
what
sir, now?
Yeah.
How comfortable are you in saying like that wasn't that big?
No, because then I would be worried about hurting his feelings, because I know what that means to men.
So you don't. So
it'll take me longer to bring it up. I'll eventually bring it up, but it'll take me longer because I'm trying to figure out how to say it without it sounding like, what the hell are you doing? I need to process it and figure out a nicer way or a nicer space to put it in. I don't want to say it as soon as we done. Like, what was that? Because that's what I'm thinking. Like, I really want to say it after. Like, what was that?
Yeah.
So it may take me longer in situations like, because that's a sensitive situation. I mean, I don't know. I'm just thinking about how I would feel if I'm thinking I'm doing something good. I'm trying to, he like, no, that's not working.
I mean, me personally, if you keep doing something and you thinking you doing it, I'm gonna get an attitude eventually.
Yeah,
and
that's
it's
true.
Gonna turn into something else. I might as well say. Now I may bring it up. You know, you can bring it up jokingly. I probably wouldn't do it right after. You know, I probably would just be like, okay, all right.
Where you learn that from? Who taught you that?
I think I definitely would be giving off some body language.
Yeah.
Because it is very hard for me to hide any type of emotion with. It is so strong with me, and I wish it wasn't like that. In a way, I'm glad that it's like that, but if I feel some type of way about something, you're going to feel it. I don't care if you feel it through messenger, text, you're going to feel it. So I can imagine if it was something in the bedroom, and we got to be in such close quarters.
Right.
I would have to say, hey, like later on, like,
don't do that again.
I really, really don't fancy that. I think I've had to be really upfront about something before. I'm pretty sure I have.
Yeah. Because
you have to teach your partner. Like, your partner has to learn you.
Yeah, it goes both ways.
So I know that I'm very upfront with everything in my life. So I'm not going to not be upfront with the person that I'm going to spend the rest of my life with. I'm just going to have to say, hey, hon, you know, I really don't like that. Or a directive. You can, like, direct right in the act. Like,
yeah,
move over, pull back a little bit. Like,
yeah, that's true. But sometimes they ain't going to get it.
They're not going to get it?
Because I don't think men get
think that they do wrong.
Yeah, I don't think that they think that they're doing something wrong. They just,
you have to be teachable.
Yeah,
you have to be teachable. So I would say, and if anybody is in this situation, because we're all women here, if you're in this situation, I would say bring it up, but don't bring it up right away. Maybe make a little note in your phone and find a way to maybe tie it into a TV show or tie it into a pastime that you guys do together, and just say, hey, you know, why don't we try this? Or why don't we do this like this?
Right. Well, I think I would like it better if you did this.
Yeah, but then if your spouse come back like, oh, well, you learned that at?
Right.
You can just be like, oh, it was a porno.
I saw it on a porno.
I don't know.
But then that could start something new. Oh, you watch porno? You watching porno?
Well, look, so if you want me to be, that's why honesty is the best policy. Just say, look, you wasn't hitting, so this is what we're going to do. We're married. We're adults, so you want to be happy.
True.
Okay. So, speaking up in uncomfortable situations at work.
Oh, yeah, I don't play with those people.
No, but how do you avoid speaking up in situations without being labeled? And we're both Black women, but this can apply to any woman. But it seems that, and this is Women's History Month.
Yes.
That
we're always labeled as the angry.
Black women are always labeled as angry, confrontational. I think some of us always have up this wall of defense.
Yep.
Like, no one is attacking you.
Yeah. Like,
I saw a post recently on social media that says, when I'm calling you sis, it's positive. And I had shared it. I saw it before and I shared it a little while back. And some of the feedback on it was that people thought if somebody was calling them sis,
it was being shady.
That they were being shady. I mean, I guess I can see how some people would.
Yeah. They use it both ways. I've seen it being used both ways.
I'm just tired of, like, the ghetto woman mentality.
Yeah.
Like, just stop. Like, be quiet.
Everybody's not out to get you.
Everybody's not out to get you. Nobody's hating on you. Nobody is doing that. Like, just be normal. Yeah. And I think I blame that on social media too, because everybody's looking at everybody's highlight reel.
Yeah.
And they're trying to figure out where they fit in and how they can up the next woman.
Right.
Like, just be normal. Nobody's even thinking about you.
Not to mention on social media, when you see it typed, you can't really tell what emotion they're using. Like, what right. How do you know that they're being shady just because they called you sis? Like,
right. Exactly.
You just see the word. You don't know.
But that's that mentality of that everybody's out to get you. Everybody's hating on you.
Right.
Nobody, like, shut up.
Right. Yeah. Just chill out.
Like, so.
Everybody's on edge.
That's what it seems like. Mm-hmm. And so going back to the question, how do you approach situations, especially in the workplace, as being a Black woman?
I know I've only had to put one person in their place at my job.
That's good.
We're at my job. We're really close. I've been working with them for years.
Mm-hmm.
So we kind of know each other's moods and all of that. But this one lady, she's a little older, but she tries to. She knows who she can get to do what she wants them to do, and I'm like, well, no,
right.
I'm not doing that. Right. Do what you do, and I'm gonna do what I do.
Right.
Everybody else is thinking that, but I said it.
Right.
And she looked at me like, oh, I know you ain't. Yes, no, you do what you're gonna do, and I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do. You ain't gonna tell me what I need to do.
Right.
So now she like keep her distance, like let me go fool with these two because they'll let me. She ain't gonna let me get her. Yeah, no. So
I know. Before I left to work for myself, I was in corporate America. I was the youngest one in my position.
Everybody think they're your mother.
Yeah, not only that, I got so many stares, oh, how did you get up here?
Yeah.
It was like the 18th floor. How you get up on the 18th floor? I'm here.
Right.
And I felt so throughout my career in the financial industry, I came straight out of high school working into that industry. So when I look back at my growth from being 18 to when I left corporate America, 7 years ago, however many years ago, there was definitely some growth there.
Yeah.
Because the 18-year-old me, you're not gonna
was
say,
going off.
I was just getting smart, and it's crazy now because I hate bad customer service. That is my pet peeve. I will go all the way with reporting you to your shareholders if your customer service is horrible. So I look at that and I just look at the 18-year-old me and then the me down the line, and I'm like, if I did that now, I would definitely be labeled the angry one.
Yeah.
Where in fact I wasn't angry, I was just misguided. I was young.
Right.
But even now I look at people sharing their different stories about things that they go through at work, and it's where is the support for women?
Yeah, there is none.
Why can't I say, no, I get off at 4:00.
I'm leaving at 4:00.
And I'm unable to stay without it being, oh, you're not workable.
Yeah.
You're not a part. This is a team. This is a team, but I came in at 7:30 a.m.
Right.
I get off at 4:00 and I have responsibilities. And I don't even know. I think we're just really chatting because I really don't have the answers.
I know
for that.
I do know at my part-time job that seems to be the thing. Oh, you can't stay. They won't put you on a schedule for a couple days. Okay, I don't care.
Right.
But when that time that I'm supposed to get off is when I'm walking out this door.
Right.
No, I can't stay extra.
Right.
I don't care.
And
what
I think it's too that some women are just pushovers, and it's not in our DNA makeup to be pushovers. I think because we are strong women, that our personality can sometimes be misinterpreted. You think, me speaking up for myself and me speaking up with facts
is being angry.
That I'm being angry? No. Yeah. I'm giving you the same thing that she just gave you, but I got facts.
Yeah.
And I'm not backing down. So now I'm labeled angry.
Yeah.
So I don't have the answer. I just wanted to talk about it and bring it up because it's going to be an ongoing fight.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't think it'll ever end.
I don't think it will. Women's rights in general, men don't even have to go through half of the things that women go through. And even though I'm a serial entrepreneur, I work for myself, I still see that. I still see that same thing. I remember 6 years ago when I first started looking for a brick and mortar, and I had just had my daughter, Charlie, and I walked into a space and I had her. She was a few weeks old, and I wanted to go view this space. And the guy, he did not take me serious. He was like, well, to get this space, you have to show $1 million in cash.
What?
Sir, if I had $1 million in cash, I wouldn't need to rent your space to further my business. So needless to say, I walked out on that deal. I wasn't going to get it anyway. He was making it, he was judging me because I had my daughter in a carrier.
And you were black.
I was a black and I was a young woman. This was 6 years ago. Maybe 7 years. She's 6 years, so 6 years ago. And so then I started working for a commercial broker. the broker was sending me over spaces. So he sent me over this same exact space. And I said,
no.
I went to see that space and they totally turned me down. I don't think you can get me in that space. He said, if this is where you want to be, I'm going to get you in there. I said, I would like to get in there, but he was like, I had to show $1 million in cash in my bank accounts to get in there.
Which was ridiculous.
Right. Long story short, broker got me in there. And that was what became Tickle Pink and Posh on Rushelstown Road. And even after being in there, the landlord gave me the hardest time. It wasn't, I want to say, until year 2.5 that he really started respecting me. Like, he would tell me when I had contractors come in, oh, I need to interview them first. Why do you have to interview them? It's my business.
Yes.
Like, the tenants next door would call up on me and just make up stuff. My business was all pink, so they would say, oh, she's out there painting the roof pink. Now, why would I paint the roof? I'm in a strip center. I understand what the charges are, how everything works being a part of a shopping center. Like, they would just make up anything on me. And I'm like, they're only doing this to me because I'm a young black woman.
Right. And guess what? It's still pink to this day.
And it wasn't, like I said, until year 2.5 to 3 that he really respected me, because you got your rent on time. I didn't call you for anything, because when you have a brick and mortar, a lot of people don't know, like, all those, if something goes wrong, you have to pay that out of pocket. Right. So I'm bringing you all this money in. I'm still here. I'm doing well. It took you 3 years to really give me the respect that I earned, that I've been had, but you just want to treat me a certain type of way. And then if I spoke up,
right?
Oh, he would tell me, I'm not arguing with you, Chrissy.
I
wasn't arguing with you either, but I'm going to respond to you via email because I need a paper trail in case I have to take you to court or something.
Right.
But I just feel like for women in general, it's always just going to be a fight for your rights and your path. And you can speak up, but someone's in the back of their mind, they're always going to look at it like, oh, she's angry. She's confrontational. She's hard to work with.
Yeah.
And it's not fair.
Nope.
And we're aware. I don't have the answers, but...
Nope, and I'm going to raise my child to be the same way. So she better raise hers to be the same way. And it's going to keep going.
We're going to still speak up. We're going to still talk about it.
Yep.
But, what else on this topic?
It is Women's Health Month.
Women's History.
Women's History Month, I'm sorry. I mean, health shit plays a part.
Same thing. Take care of yourself, your mental health. Mental health is important.
Yes, it is. I just started going to therapy, and it's the best. I love it.
That's good. So you just go just to go?
I know I have things I need to go for.
I mean, no. But you just, like, you have a standing point. I'm sure, like, after you get your issues resolved, like, I'm saying, like, will you?
Yeah, I think I would still go. Just for girl talk. It's kind of like girl talk. Like, we just be talking.
Yeah.
Like, I really think, like, you could just let it all out without any kind of judgment or anything. Just let it all out. And then sometimes she shared things with me, too. So we're literally having girl talk. And I'm just like, I can come here every weekend and sit on this couch and talk. So I really suggest that everybody goes to a therapist.
Yes, go to therapy. Therapy is good.
Yeah, insurance can cover it.
Yes. Insurance covers it.
Yeah,
so if you do not have a good girlfriend that you can talk to, and everybody should have that. Everybody should have their person that they can talk to that's going to give you non-judgmental, straight, raw.
Yeah.
Like, your tribe, your people are going to tell you, hey, girl, no.
Yeah.
That ain't it. Or, yes, girl, you're right. Like, you need those people, whoever they are. So I encourage you in Women's History Month, if you do not have that, seek out your tribe. Seek out those people. And be open to new relationships.
I was about to say, it's not too late because you're an adult.
It's not. But my friends told me I can't have it anymore.
Because I wasn't supposed to be here, but I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm like an oops baby.
Yes, but my good girlfriends told me no more. So I'll still nurture relationships, but I can't have close ones. Sorry. It's not my fault, but I think the last one messed it up. Because they always turn out crazy, and I don't know why I attract these people. But I saw something that say when you're a healer, you will attract broken people.
Yes, my therapist told me that. She told me being a natural nurturer is a gift and a curse.
It is.
Because you are literally protecting and taking care of people who really you shouldn't be protecting and taking care of.
I've always been like that as far back to elementary school. Like, I've always been in somebody else's stuff. Like, I've always been the go-to. Like, they're calling me.
That's awesome.
What can I do? How can I do this? Even when I got my own stuff going on, I'm pouring into other people and I'm sitting here stressed out. But I give the best advice.
Yeah.
But I'm stressed out myself. Well, I have things going on. I never tell somebody no if they need an ear or a place or a date or this or that. And I have to stop that. Like, I have to be selfish with me. So a part of that, which I probably just started last year, was that I don't like, I will cut my alerts off on my phone.
Yeah.
And if I get to it and I'm able to respond, then I'm able to respond. But if I'm not, I just don't, and I don't feel guilty about it. Like, I'll come back to it when I feel like I can take on somebody else's mess, because I'll take on people's mess, and don't nobody take on my mess.
It could be,
but I don't care. I don't care about that, because I know how to handle my mess. I'm okay with listening, but I gotta be selfish with me. So during Women's History Month, be selfish with yourself.
Yes,
and
take care of you first.
Contradictory, because I just told you to make friendships, but now I'm telling you to take care of yourself.
Well, take care of yourself in those friendships.
Yes.
Don't lose yourself.
In strides, yes. Don't lose yourself. But we're going to end this on this note, and we look forward to chatting with you girls again during Women's History Month.
Yeah, hopefully we'll have Leah next time.
Yes.
We got to go find her.
Right. But here's to strong women. May we know them, may we be them, and may we raise them.